My name is Dr. Miles Russell. I'm Director of Archaeological Fieldwork at Bournemouth University, and we're standing on the edge of a large archaeological site. This is part of our training programme for undergraduates and also for local volunteers, and we're investigating a mass of late prehistoric and very early Roman features.
The research we do at Bournemouth University is actively changing what we know about the past. It's rewriting the history books, like places like Stonehenge, for example.
Here at Bournemouth University, we have the Institute for the Studies of Landscape and Human Evolution. Recently, our most important project has become White Sands in North America. White Sands is a significant site because it shows us that humans arrived in North America much earlier than previously thought, so about 23,000 years ago, and that humans overlapped with large animals which later became extinct. We want to know what the role is. Did the humans hunt these animals to extinction or not? And so White Sands is a critical archive to help us answer these questions.
What we started this project for was to try and find the settlement, find the houses of the people who were alive at the time the Romans arrived, and try and understand what actually happened to the people who were alive at the time. Did they become part of the Roman Empire? Did they resist Romans on the battlefield? For us, finding a site like this was absolutely critical.
The work I've been doing here at Stonehenge is all about skyscape archaeology. So it's about how heritage sites like Stonehenge relate to the sky. People in the past, as well as in the present, connect to the world around them, and that doesn't involve just the landscape, but also the sky above them. But this year in particular, we're looking at the relationship between the moon and this site, because this is a special year astronomically. The moon is doing something that it only does every 20 years or so. So we believe those particular moments were noticed by prehistoric people, and they may have been encoded into the architecture of Stonehenge. Trying to understand how people in the past related to the sky can lead us to understand how they saw themselves in the world, what their belief systems were, and potentially what Stonehenge was built for and what it was used for.
I'm Tom Cousins, I'm a maritime archaeologist at Bournemouth University, and in 2019, along with our skipper Trev, we discovered a new shipwreck which was absolutely full of these mortars. And over the next year we investigated it further and we found out it dated to about the 1250s. So the shipwreck itself is probably one of the oldest in England. It's the only medieval 13th century shipwreck we have from the pre-Black Death period where the population was increasing.
All the students are excavating into features, whatever they find, be it a burial, a human or animal, they're the ones that record this, they're the ones that dig it, they're the ones that make sense of it. They're being trained by professional archaeologists. This kind of training is absolutely invaluable. This is an extremely important site. No other university in the British Isles has an excavation this big, this intensive. So as far as the experience goes, we are unmatched in the United Kingdom.
By looking back billions of years into the past and understanding these cycles of extinction and climate change, we ultimately can help us contextualise what is happening to our planet right now and help us decide how we can address that.
The future aim of the project is to train the next generation of marine archaeologists. We've already started as a second year of the archaeological unit. I'll teach you to dive, and then as you progress into your third year, we can then take you out to sea, introduce you to the methods and skills we use, and basically put you on your first steps to becoming a maritime archaeologist.
So we've got a couple of postgraduate students here with us, and they are measuring the alignment. They're trying to understand this alignment, and this is a fantastic opportunity for them to have access to such a global site that very few students have access to, and actually do research here. Bournemouth University is probably one of the few places in the world where you can come to do this.
I believe we, if we can learn these lessons, have an opportunity to change our future. Partly because we are such a resourceful and adaptable species. And that is really the story of human evolution, is our ability to confront problems, solve problems, use our technology to overcome problems. And so I'm hopeful that if we are willing to learn these lessons from the past, we can use them to shape a better future for ourselves and for our children.